Hi guys, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking. My name is Crystal and I'm so glad you're here. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button, and I hope all of you guys give this video a thumbs up to let me know that this is the kind of content that you want to see, and make sure you've got your bell notification turned on so you don't miss any videos. Guys, I am trying desperately to reestablish my routines. So with that being said, in the spirit of all things What Was Mommy Thinking past, I really want to do a Financial Friday video. So if you're down for a good old-fashioned Financial Friday with me, please stick around. Let's get started and let's stuff some envelopes.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine.
All right, my beautiful friends, this one is going to be almost a double stuffing or maybe even a triple stuffing, because I get paid on Tuesday. I get paid once a month. My husband got paid today. He gets paid bi-weekly, so I've got my monthly cash envelopes to stuff, my weekly cash envelopes, and the sinking funds from his payday. So let's just get into it, right? I think the first thing that I want to do is get the monthly stuff out of the way, just so I can get my wallet put back together and get these put aside. In order to do that, we need to go ahead and divvy up our cash. These are, if you are new here, and we do have some new friends, first and foremost, welcome. We're so glad that you're here and you just happen to have joined the coolest budgeting community and mom life community ever. So for those of you that are new, I get paid once a month, and when I get my paycheck in that once a month, we stuff my monthly cash envelopes for the entire month. And then every Friday, I take the money that's allocated for each week, take it out of here and put it into my weekly envelope. And the only reason that I do it that way is to try and better control my spending so that I don't overspend at the beginning of the month and find myself short at the end of the month. So, ta-da! Okay, I'm going to move a couple of things around just so that we can not set money on fire, maybe. It's not how I want to spend my Friday. Let's get busy. So, monthly cash envelopes. This is a Happy Planner Skinny Classic. If you are new here, I make all of my cash envelopes. They are available in my Etsy shop that is linked below. And just this past month, I've started to make, instead of like my old ledgers, I just made these stickers that go at the top of just the paper that comes inside of these Skinny Classic notebooks. And that's my ledger. So that's how we're gonna roll right now. So I'm gonna grab a pen and we're gonna get this party started. I hope you guys have had a great week. I hope that you are as happy that it's Friday as I am. Really couldn't be any happier. I'm so glad this week is over. It was a really rough week, and I have to say that if it wasn't for my administrative assistant at work and my family at home, I probably might have just broke this week. So thank you to everybody that puts up with me and loves me anyway. So today we're going to go ahead and stuff the entire month. Today is 9/3, and I'm just going to title this September. And then once we title that, we're going to add $1,200. And I know some of you may say, oh my gosh, that's a really big grocery budget. We have a lot of dietary restrictions in our house. We do a lot of cooking. Well, we're supposed to be doing a lot of cooking, so that is why it is that way. So I'm also going to put 9/3 week 1. There are 4 weeks in September. So $1,200 divided by 4 means that we're going to take out $300, and that should leave us with $900. So the way that I'm going to do the money this go around is for each week, I'm going to do 2 $100 bills. So there's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then 2 $50 bills. So 200, 250, 3, 200, 250, 200, 250, 3, 200, 250, and 3. So I will take these, and I got some really cool little tabbies that I will show you guys, but I'm not gonna make this video longer than it already is. But I got these on Amazon, and they're just really pretty colors. So this is kind of what you guys are going to see me tabbing the money for each week with. So you guys will see these next week when we do the video, because between now and then I will get these labeled. So this 900 is going to go right here, and this 300 is going to be added to our ledger. We do have some grocery money left over. It says here 266. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So that is wrong. And I'll figure that out later, but 284, and then we're going to add 300. So 284, 384, 484, and 584. So I'm not sure what happened here. I'm going to put the 284 here so that I know to go back and look. And then I'm going to put today's date, and I'm going to put week 1 plus 300, and that should give me 584. And I'll figure that out when I do the weekly check-in. That's kind of the beauty of having the checks and balances, is that there's not just one place that you have that information. So that works out really well. Our next category is household. I didn't have any money in here for August when I made these. So on 9/3, we're just going to write September. And then we're going to add, we get $100 a month for household, which equals $25 a week. So we're going to go ahead and add week 1 to our ledger and subtract $25. So that's going to leave us with $75 in our envelope. So when I flip over to this envelope, the cool thing about this system is I know that when I do my monthly stuffings, these envelopes should be completely empty if I've done it correct. So for household, we're going to do a 20, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, and then we're going to do a 5. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So I've got 25 here, and I've got 25, 50, and 75, just like we added up. And that'll go right in here. All right. So we'll take this 25. I still don't have a ledger in house. Oh, I've got $2 in household. So I have $27 in household. So I need to account for that $2 on my ledger. So let me do that really quick. Thank goodness for erasable pens, right? So I started with a balance of $2. That gave me $102, and this gives me 70. Well, we'll put that we took 27 out, and this would stay as 75 because that's what's in this one, and we'll make this one over here 27. So this is still 75, because that's what's actually in that envelope. All right, for gasoline, 9/3. We're going to do September. It says we should have 0, and we do have 0. So we're going to add $160 for the month. And then today we're going to take out week 1. And you guys, I don't think this is going to sustain. I think I'm really going to have to add some money into gasoline. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you know that I used to have lots of money left over in my gasoline fund. Part of that, A, was I wasn't driving into work every day like I am now. I do have about a 45-minute commute. If there's traffic, it's closer to an hour. So there is that. So in our gasoline, we're going to do 2 20s per week. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So 40, 80, 120, which is exactly what we said we needed to end up with in this envelope. And then we'll go into our gasoline here. I feel like as soon as I turned that page and saw the word eat out, I wanted to growl a little bit, like a little rabid animal of some type, as though it's the envelope's fault. I'm the one that spent the money. Okay, so 9-3, hello, McFly. Okay, 9-3 is September. We added $160. That left us with a balance of $160. We took out week 1, which was $40, which left us with $120. And why did I just do that? Because that was for the other envelope. So we're just going to start over down here. Week 1 plus 40, balance of 40. So I have less than a quarter of a tank left, and I just put gas in my car this week. It's why I think that the gas budget is going to have to be adjusted. So what my plan is to go ahead and use like miscellaneous money so that I can get a track and get a good idea of what the gas is actually going to cost me. This will be my first full month of driving 5 days a week for the entire month, because y'all know I took a trip and all of that. So we went back to work mid-July full time. I left the end of July, came back the beginning of August. So September is really like my first full month of driving every day to work. So that's going to help me gauge what I need to increase this budget to meet the need. In the meantime, I've got miscellaneous and stuff that I can pull from to supplement this. Our eat out budget for the month is $300. That equals $75 a week when you're talking about a 4-week window. So we're going to go ahead in here and put 9-3, and we're going to write September, and we're going to add that full $300. That gives us a balance of $300. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to write week 1, and we're going to subtract $75, and that should give us a balance of $225. It was really a struggle for me when I went and got money today because of how much over budget we went in the eating out category for August. I thought, oh, you know, if I will just leave that $300 in there, that'll take care of most, if not all, of the deficit for eating out. But then that makes me go an entire month without eating out, and with our schedule and our life like it is right now, that's just not realistic. Could it be done? Probably. Is it worth the hassle? Not right now. It's just not. We've got to prioritize things that that we have to do to kind of, you know, make each day a little less of a grind right now. And if we eat out, we eat out, and that's just how it is. We try to pick places that have their nutrition information online, and we can look for something that my son can eat if we're going to eat out, and we've done really well with that. And that's sort of the biggest challenge with eating out, is finding somewhere that the sodium's not just ridiculous, but we found a few places. Okay, so for eating out, $75 a week, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Then week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And sorry, that was my water. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So that means we have 50, 75, For week 1, 50, 75, 50, 75, and 50, 75. So this $225 goes right in here in our Let's Be Adventurous Darling envelope. Darling. Okay, that's not me. I'm not that person. And then eat out. Oh, this envelope. It's a pretty envelope, but it is like, I don't know why I am assigning. Do you guys see that? I am assigning my negative emotions to an inanimate object. Ridiculous. What is my life right now? Okay, so 9-3, we're gonna put week 1. We are starting over and we need to let all of that crap go. So we're gonna add $75. We're gonna have $75 left. 50, 75. And I don't know that it'll be here next Friday. I don't know that it won't. We'll see how it goes. All right, pets, I don't need to stuff right now. I have $170. Oh, I do need to stuff pets. It says here I should have $170. Let's make sure that that is correct. 50, 100, 150, 170. So today, in the pet, am I stuffing pets today? I don't even know what I'm doing. Nope, I'm not. Nope, not happening. All right, so this 170 will stay in here. Pets actually get stuffed on payday number 2 of the month. For miscellaneous, it says we should have $10 left. And that's what we have, is $10. So for miscellaneous, we're gonna go ahead and write 9-3, September, and it's going to get $100 for the month. That is $25 a week, gives us a total of $100. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to put week 1, take that 25 out, and giving us a balance of $75. Now, do I have a miscellaneous envelope in here? I do not. So all $100 is going to go into this envelope because I haven't yet made a small one for my wallet. So we're going to take $100 out in increments of 25 because that's how much it is per week. So let's take 4 20s, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and 4 5s. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And we'll just put all of these in the envelope and it'll be $100. And there's a 10 in there. I'm just gonna leave that 10 kind of hanging on its own back there. And we have $110 in miscellaneous. And I bet that I didn't. Oh my goodness, you guys. Are y'all yelling at me like, wait a minute, you didn't add correctly and you're not taking 25 out. All right, so let's try that again. I think my children would be like, Mom, you're being sped. Okay, $110. I hate that word, by the way. Okay, so then we get to the allowance section, and this is for my kids. We do this on Saturday, not on Friday, so each of them has an envelope, and that is it for my monthly cash envelope. So we can go ahead and put this back on the binder and put it aside. We are all done with that. However, we do need to stuff date night and couponing. So date night is going to get $50. It has 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 50. So $138. 150, 100. Oh no, wait. Is it 50, 100, 110, 115, 116, 117, 118. 118. Because like, how did I get that? So $118 in date night. And couponing is going to get 50. So couponing was supposed to have $29 in it. I spent all $29 mailing a package today, so the envelope is empty. I do need to update my tracker we're going to put this 50 in there. Okay, then allowance. This is the ledger for the boys, and for September we're going to add the full 60. If you are new here, I have 3 boys. They have the ability to earn $5 a week for doing some chores. $5 times 3 is $15 a week, times 4 is $60. So we're going to take all those 5s. 1, 2, 3 is week 1. 1, 2, 3, week 2. 1, 2, 3, week 3. And 1, 2, 3, week 4. So we have 12 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. That goes in the allowance envelope. Tomorrow we will pay out for this week. And that is it for my wallet. So this can go back in my file of Safiano, and we're all set and ready to start next week. So I'm going to zip this up, put it aside, and then I'm going to do a real quick check mark of the things we did. We did grocery, gas, household, eat out, allowance, miscellaneous, date night, and couponing. That is fantastic. So now it is time to do our sinking friends. This is another Happy Planner Skinny Classic. I made all of the envelopes in this one as well. It is on expander discs. I needed to put this one on expander disc to hold all of the envelopes that I have in here because I like all of my envelopes in one place. I am one of those people that I need everything in one place. So you'll notice that my sinking funds are in one binder, my cash envelopes are in a separate binder. So other than the wallet that I carry with me every day, this is where it lives. I do have a binder. I just started doing savings challenges 2 weeks ago, and I took a little notebook like this and put some envelopes in it for those savings challenges, and those are separate from this money. But for my sinking funds and cash envelopes, this is how I like to keep them, and these metal expander discs come in clutch for that. So let's get rolling with these. The first envelope that we're going to stuff is going to be back to school. Is it back to school? No, it is not. The first one that we're going to stuff is Christmas. All right, so shh, don't tell. I bought a couple of Christmas. Well, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I bought 6 Christmas gifts. I spent $200. It says we should have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 1800. Perfect. So for this month, for 9/3, we're going to add $500. And that's going to give us $2,300. Now, I know that you guys are like, oh my gosh, what are you saving so much money for? This is everything. This is decor. This is Christmas dinner. This is Black Friday shopping. This is after Christmas shopping. This is Christmas gifts, Christmas travel. This is everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then let's count this out. It should be 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. I typically buy stuff for the house around Black Friday, like my Pioneer Woman stuff in my kitchen. We may buy an appliance, something of that nature. So that you may see happen. I'm going to bring my cheat sheet over just a little bit closer, you guys, so I can cross this stuff off. Christmas is stuffed. The next envelope that we're going to stuff is going to be vacation. My vacation envelope is empty because we took that trip. Oh, no, it's not empty. It has 300 in it, doesn't it? Yes, it has 3. 1, 2, 3. We spent all of the money in July for the trip that we took back home to Florida, so we started stuffing again in August. For September, we're going to put another $300. That should bring us to $600. So that's 1, That's 2, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. The next one that we're going to stuff is going to be home maintenance. And that one is right up here. It says we should have $58. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. All right, so today in home maintenance, we're gonna do our normal $38. And yep, I gotta do it. 58 plus 38 is 96. I knew I would mess that up. And that is not the number I got in my head. Let's just put that out there. So let's take a 20, a 10, a 5, and 3 ones, and we'll put all of that together. All right, and let's make sure we have 96. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, and 96. All right, the next one that we're going to stuff is going to be vehicle maintenance. It is back here. And in our vehicle maintenance, we should have $40. Right there it is. So 9.3, we're going to add another $40, and that's going to give us $80. We're going to grab 2 20s. And then we will have 20, 40, 60, 80. Yay! We wiped this fund out getting my car ready for that road trip. So we had to start over with that one and rebuilding it. So we've been working on that one. And this one is one of those that just seems to stay low because we're doing like air filters or air purifier filters, you know, all kinds of stuff. So family pictures is next. It says we should have 400. 1, 2, 253, 354. Today family pictures is getting $50. I really hope that we get those pictures made next month. And the goal was to have $500 to do that, and we will make that goal next month. So 1, 2, 253, 354, 450. I'm nervous about it because I haven't hit the weight goal that I wanted to, and I'm feeling self-conscious, but you know what? No matter what, my family is amazing, and no matter what the picture looks like, that's us. In good, bad, all of the above, that is us, and it's going to be great. So the next envelope that I'm going to stuff is one of our favorites. It is sports. So in our sports envelope, it says we should have $315. 100, 200, 253, 310, 315. Today we are putting $225. So on 9.3, we're putting $225. That should give us $540. So let's grab 2 100s. 1, 2, a 20, and a 5. Let's make sure that we have 540. 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 520, 530, 535, 540. So I got into a conversation today at work that I wanted to tell you guys about, and it was about having a savings, you know, a big savings. Like you've saved up enough money to a big emergency fund or something like that, and I started feeling really like insecure and uneasy about the fact that we don't have our big emergency. We have our 1,000, but the one that we wanted like for big, we don't have that yet. And I was like, oh my gosh, am I making a mistake by having all these sinking funds instead of having my big emergency fund? And we got into this really long conversation, and at the end of it, the question came out, if an emergency hit right now, roof, car, medical, whatever it was, would you be willing to go to your sinking funds and pull everything out that you needed to use that to get out of that emergency? And the answer was absolutely yes. So many of my sinking funds are wants, Easter and St. Patrick's Day and things like that. I don't have to have those sinking funds. I can plan my menu so that I can buy St. Patrick's Day dinner out of my grocery budget and things like that. Some of these are wants. They are to fit our lifestyle, not to, instead of making our lifestyle fit something else. And I could liquidate those if I had to. So I have more savings than I was giving myself credit for. I just wasn't thinking of it in that way. So I just thought, if there's somebody else out there who is feeling like, I'm not getting that big emergency fund built or whatever, think about your savings as like one big picture. And there were artists that used to do like the dot paintings and things where everything kind of looked really, really blurry until you stepped back, and then things started to come into focus and you could see the smaller, more detailed things because you had to step back away from it. And that's how I'm looking at my cash, is that it's kind of everywhere. I've got it all spread out and then these colorful things and I just had to step back and really look at it and think about it. And when I did, all of my sinking funds together is significantly more than what our goal is for our big emergency fund. It just helped me to kind of exhale and kind of have a moment where I was really proud of us and really proud of what we've been able to accomplish. So I want you to be proud of yourself. And so I thought I would share that little story with you. All right, the next envelope after that long story is cosmetics. It says we should have 48, 20, 45, 6, 7, and 8. We are putting in 40 today, which should give us $88. So 9, 3, we're going to add 40. We should have $88. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, and 88. All right, the next one that we're going to stuff is back in the back again. It is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day should have $60, so 20, 40, 60. It is going to get a $10 bill today, so on 9/3, it gets $10, which gives us $70. So 20, 40, 60, and 70. All right, the next envelope is going to be Easter. And for Easter, it says here we should have 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. And today we're going to put in another $20 bill. And that's going to give us $100. All right. Then our next envelope is going to be Mother's Day. And for Mother's Day, it and Father's Day both are going to get $50. So Mother's Day should have 145, 150, 100, 120, 140, 145. This will give us 195. So on 9/3, we're going to add the 50. And that should give us $195. 51, 150, 170, 190, 195. Then we will go do the exact same for Father's Day, but Father's Day is going to be $50 less because it happened 1 month later. So let's go up here to Father's Day and see what we've got. Yep, $100. So we're going to grab another 50. So we've got $150. So on 9/3, we're going to add another 50, and that's going to give us $150. Then the very next envelope that we're going to stuff is right here. It's 4th of July. We just used this money and had a fantastic dinner. It says here we should have 30. We do in fact have 30. On 9/3, we're going to add $15. That's going to give us $45. Just goes to show you, you don't have to do anything super fancy, but like my kids, we always look forward to holidays. And if we can't go out and, grab picnic food and watch fireworks or whatever, sometimes they're not into that. Sometimes we're at baseball. Just to know that we have that there I buy them a little something, and then maybe I think we got wings and stuff like that, and watched Boston Pops and stuff. So 20, 30, 45. A, that means I don't have to cook, and B, it's a cool little family memory. And just making sure to have something in there makes it fun. So St. Patrick's Day is next. And on St. Patrick's Day, we do the traditional corned beef dinner. It says we have 50, 20, 40, 50. And today, St. Patrick's Day is getting, whoops, let me throw that back in there, $10. So 20, 40, 50, 60. Okay, so 9, 3, $10. 60 buckaroos. So I'll put this one back. Then we have to stuff Halloween, which is going to be back up here. Halloween is next month, so it'll get a September and an October stuffing, and that is it. It says we should have 270, 1, 2, 250, 270. It is getting $40 today, so we're going to grab 2 20s. And that's going to give us a grand total of $310. So we will end this envelope with $350 before Halloween, and we'll have $350 to do all the fun things that we do for Halloween. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310. My youngest son still dresses up. The older two, if it's been anything like the last couple of times, they wait until the very last minute. No, I'm not dressing it, And then their friends are like, hey, let's go. So they'll grab an old baseball uniform or football uniform and a pillowcase and go trick-or-treating. So that is Halloween. So the remaining money, I want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. There should be 170, let's make sure, 50, 70, 90, 100, and $15. Well, that didn't come out to what I thought it was. So the remaining money is to go into the home projects envelope. I thought it was going to be 173 bucks, but it's not. So I'll figure that out. 486, 100, 200, 250, 3, 350, 4, 420, 440, 460, 480, 485, 486, and we are adding 115. So I am going to use my calculator. 486 plus 115 is $601. Guess what? I think that we now have enough money to do the next home project. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's good stuff right there. So, oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, so we're gonna put this money. All right, let's make sure it's 601. 100, 200, 253, 354, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 580, 585, 590, 595, $601. This is so cool. Okay, so we can tackle the next home project, whether it's blinds or a nook or new toilets for the other 2 bathrooms. That $600 would cover any of those projects. So we get to sit and have a family discussion about which project means the most and why, and we'll see which one wins. So that is it for today, you guys. The money caddy is completely empty. I want to thank you guys so much for doing this Financial Friday with me, for sticking with me, and for continuing to support this channel, and to continuing to support me as I go through kind of all the crazy changes that have come with the last couple of months. I am trying to get back into the habit and to get back into routines. This holds me accountable. This makes me feel like I've got a grasp and that, you know, financially we're okay. I don't feel like I don't know where my money is as long as I'm doing my budgeting and my weekly check-ins and stuff. So thank you for giving me the platform to do this and hold myself accountable. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I am going to do my best to get a weekly check-in video done, to do a closing out my August sinking funds done, and probably setting up my budget by paycheck pages for September in one video. And I would also like to do a savings challenge video. So there might be 3 more financial videos coming over the next several days. I'll probably bulk film them and kind of space them out maybe every other day or something. But if you like the financial content, please leave it in the comment section below. Ultimately, my goal is to get back to doing some like cooking videos and stuff like that because I really love those. And I hope you guys will be there with me. Until then, take care of yourselves. Be well. Happy budgeting. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.